So I'm married. I don't live with my spouse, but I want to buy a house. So every so often I'm presented with a case like this where there's a person that's married, wants to buy a home, but doesn't live with the spouse anymore, hasn't gotten divorced. Okay, so Texas is a community property state, which states that if you buy a home to live in it, your spouse is automatically awarded 50% of the ownership of that property. Therefore, if somebody is married and wants to buy a home, inevitably they will have to involve their current spouse, unless of course they get divorced. There is a way around that, which is buying the home as an investment property with 20% down payment. So if we go that route, obviously the down payment is going to be much greater than it could be if the person buys that home as their primary residency with 3 to 5% minimum down payment. So it's very important to have this, to understand this. If you decide to buy the house as an investment property to avoid involving your spouse will nonetheless have to sign some paperwork stating that they acknowledge that they're not taking any ownership in that property, and that property is going to be sole ownership of the person that's buying it. So in a way, you still have to get them involved. The third option would be to bring them in the mix and have them sign some of the paperwork, have them get deeded into the title of the property, just as the state requires it, and then deal with it after the fact during a divorce, which I never recommend. Too many legalities in buying a home with somebody that you know you don't want to be associated with or tied into. I hope that helps, my friends. For you that are out there wanting to buy a home but are still married, please get divorced. I had a client ask me one time if there's any paper that the spouse can sign which will forfeit their right to the property. And I told them, yes, there is a document called a divorce decree. That's the only one. All right, good luck out there.